And anyways, to top out our #1 spot, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I would have guessed. I think this is what a lot of you would have guessed. This is... Hey, how's it going? So I reached out to you guys a week ago asking you to vote on a survey asking what your favorite legendary skin in Fortnite was. We got back over 50,000 responses from you guys, and today we're going to be going through those results, looking at the very worst skin all the way up to the best skin, highest voted skin in the game. There's a lot of really cool skins out there, but the reason that we only did legendary was it just felt like it would have been too hard to have people vote on like one of 300 skins. So we narrowed it down to 59, and these are the results. Also, real quick, if you guys are new to the channel and could please subscribe. We are so close to 2.5 million. That would be most appreciated. Now, let's get into it. All right, so coming in at number 59 as the lowest ranked skin in all of Fortnite. And I'm so happy to announce this because no longer is it just my opinion, but apparently your guys' too. The worst legendary skin in Fortnite is Criterion. Of 53,664 votes, Criterion got 69 as the best skin in the game. That is funny. That's the power of the community. I'm proud of you guys. It got 0.1% of the votes, as it deserves. Now let's move on. Now, surprisingly, moving on to our number 58 spot, this was Musha. It only got one more vote at 70. Now, quick insert here. Google Forms is really glitchy, and there's a skin in here that got like 80 votes, and I don't know what it is. It actually won't show me what it is. If you guys happen to go through the rest of this video and say, hey, you're missing this one skin, I think it's that one, unless I forgot multiple. So if there's a skin that you happen to not notice, it got 80 votes. I'm really sorry, Google Forms is super glitchy, and I've been having a lot of problems with it. Anyways, let's continue. At number 57, this was Warpaint with 127 votes. Super basic skin, and in my opinion, it looks more like an uncommon skin than a legendary. At number 56, right on cue, very proud of you guys again for this one. With 181 votes, this was Magnus. Poop skin, boring, and the other Vikings are way better. At 55, we have Glimmer with 188 votes. I didn't actually know what Glimmer was until I Google searched it to find out that it is literally Elsa from Frozen. At 54, we have Valor with 210 votes. I'll admit it, Valor is not a very good legendary skin. And at 53, we have the Panda Team Leader with 213 votes. That's right, 213. And at 52, we had the Ice Queen with 214. This is actually surprising to me. It's probably just because it's a fairly new skin, but I think that this is a really nice one. At 51, we have the Enforcer with 217 votes. And as a side note, the Enforcer is the lowest ranked weekly unlock challenge skin. And anyways, to top out the number 50, this is going to be Arachne with 230 votes. At number 49, we have Omen with 231, followed by the Raptor clone Frostbite. Now, just as a side note, I did include this guy because he's slightly different from the Raptor, but I didn't include any of the Frozen skins, so no Frozen Red Knight, because they are direct and like obvious clones. At 47, we had DJ Bop with 240 votes. And at 46, we had the Skystalker with 254. And at 45, we had my man Deadfire with 270 votes. I'm a little offended. I'm gonna be honest. Deadfire, he deserves better. One of the only in-game progressive skins, okay? He deserves better. At 44, we had Krampus with 283 votes, followed by Valkyrie with 289. Now, this is super interesting because you're going to start seeing a pattern here where the direct copy of the tier 100 skin is always very low ranked, and the tier 100 skins tend to be ranked pretty high. At 42, we had Carbide with only 315 votes, which you're going to see later on this list. His counterpart, Omega, did very well. At 41, we have the Visitor with 320 votes. I personally would have ranked him lower than the Enforcer, but the community thought otherwise. Probably because he was the first of his kind, but still not a fan. At the top out, number 40, this is Zenith with 323 votes. Although it does feel like Zenith has that many variants. Honestly, I really don't like Zenith. I think it might be one of the worst Battle Pass skins of all time. I would rank the skin much lower, but obviously since it's part of the Battle Pass, there's a lot of people that use it and then like it. And Zenith is actually the third lowest Battle Pass skin behind Carbide and Valor. Now at 39, we've got the female version of Omega, Oblivion, with 335 votes. And Flytrap was going to get our 38th spot. Moving on to 37, this is going to be the Dark Vanguard with 368 votes. And at 36, we have the Love Ranger with 372. Now, interestingly enough, the Love Ranger did very bad and the Cuddle team leader did very good. I think the only reason people like the Love Ranger is literally for his wings. That being said, since the time of me starting this survey, the corrupted or fallen Love Ranger has come out, so he's also not going to be on this list, just a heads up. Anyways, at 35, we have Shogun with 402 votes. At 34, we have Power Chord with 410. And my man, Havoc, at 33, coming in with a hot, you guessed it, 420 votes. He's not my favorite skin, but I respect it. At 32, we have AIM, followed by a tie between Dire and Wukong with 477 votes. This was interesting to me. I feel like these are two pretty low skins, and they're still quite low from where we have to go. And directly followed by this with only 478 votes was Arc. Literally Mercy from Overwatch. At 29, this is going to be Vertex with 491 votes. Now, while I do think Criterion is much worse than Vertex, I would still rank Vertex quite low on this list. Anyways, apparently people don't think that skin is that bad. At 28, we have the female Raven with 515 votes. And just to give you an idea of where we're at as far as percentages go, Ravage got 0.9% of the total vote. At 27, we got the Xbox skin Eon with 560 votes. And at 26, we had the Christmas Crackshot with 611. Big surprise on this one. I actually really expected Crackshot to be much higher. And my guess as to why he's fairly low is literally the fact that he came back to the store. If he was still a rare skin, I think he would be much higher. At 25, we have Chomp Senior with 636 votes. And at 24, we have Leviathan with 642. This was one that I actually expected to be a lot higher. I thought that there would be much more love for this skin. Maybe just because of the old iconic Leviathan LTM back in the day, but either way, that's where it fits. At 23, we have the Spider Knight with 637 votes, followed by the Rose team leader with 697, blowing Warpaint out of the park, as I think she rightfully should. Still, though, doesn't deserve to be legendary. Now, surprisingly enough, at 21, this is going to be Ragnarok. I'm honestly shocked. Ragnarok is one of my favorite skins in Fortnite, and I would have expected him to do a lot higher. I think if you had done this vote during Season 5 when he was the top dog, probably would have done better, but still, that is where he fits, sadly. And with 714 votes, Battlehound is going to take the number 20 spot. Now at 19, we have The Prisoner with 717 votes as the highest ranked weekly, daily challenge unlockable character. This is a fair vote. I think the fiery version of him at least is pretty good. And now for one of the most shocking things on this list, at 18, we have the Moisty Merman. This guy got 769 votes, and I think this goes to show you that just because the skin is bad doesn't necessarily mean that he doesn't have any fans. Like, the thing with Moisty Merman is he's a very unique skin, and there's people that like him. There's just a lot of people that don't. What I'm getting at is he may not be your favorite skin, but that doesn't necessarily make him boring. That's the thing that I've noticed on this list, is it's boring skins at the bottom, and then you're getting these ones where it's kind of subjective. Like, some people really like Moisty Merman, a lot of others don't, but you've still got that fanship for it. But what I don't understand is at number 17, we have Fate with 794 votes. Really? Fate is ranking higher than Ragnarok? Okay. Now, next up, we have Calamity. Really? Again, another one I'm kind of shocked to see ranking this low. Calamity got 834 votes, and in my opinion, is definitely one of the top 10 skins in the game. She's cool. That's really all I have to say. Now, really interesting here, coming in at number 15, we have Tricera Ops with 902 votes. Shout out to the 902. If you know, you know. Comment if you know. Anyways, directly followed by Tricera Ops is Rex with 923 votes. Now, I'm not sure what to draw from that, but just collecting this data, when stuff like that happens, like, it's just really neat to see. Okay, and now here's another weird one. At 13, we have the skin Himi. The male counterpart, Musha, was the second lowest ranked skin on this list with 70 votes, and Himi got 986. 926 trolls. That's what that is. All right, so anyways, moving on from here, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit the 1,000 marker. Coming in at number 12 with 1,181 votes is Wildcard. 2.1% of the votes. Okay, this is one I'm proud for you guys. Wildcard is a really good skin. He's unique, he's cool, and I didn't expect him to get ranked this high, but he absolutely deserves it, and well done on you guys for making a good pick here. At number 11, this is Cuddle Team Leader. Cuddle Team Leader got 2.2% of the votes with 1,215 total votes. I mean, what can we say? Cuddle Team Leader is an old classic of a skin, really. That's what it is. It's certainly not just that it's an old skin. I mean, if you look at Love Ranger, he didn't do very good, but it's one of the more iconic skins of Fortnite, and I can definitely see why this got ranked so high. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we were in the top 10. And coming in at number 10, we have the Season 7 Tier 100 skin, the man himself, the Ice King. Expected, you know, not really overly surprised on this one. He's a relevant skin right now, and a lot of people are just starting to unlock him. And what's really cool here is that number 9, we actually have Drift. Drift got 1,544 votes. This is an interesting one because, as I was saying with Ragnarok, I feel like, you know, maybe he's kind of out of people's minds, but this tells you, like, no, the old skins are if it was a good skin, people will continue to love it. And I guess people felt that way about Drift, but not so much Ragnarok. At number 8, we have the Dark Voyager. Dark Voyager got 1,679 votes, and this is another good pick. 3% of the total votes. I was kind of expecting this guy to maybe get underplayed just because he's so bright, but I still love this character to this day, and I'm glad that the community does as well. At 7, we got my girl with 1,851 votes, the Red Knight. My personal favorite skin in the game. I'm happy to see her rank where she did. She's okay, let me say, not a rare skin anymore, but I think that it is really cool that she's still ranked this high. Just wanted to say, love goes out for my girl, Red Knight. Let's move on. At number 6, this is going to be the Edgelord, the man in my banner himself, the Raven, with 2,094 votes. That's 3.7% of the total votes. This is to be expected. This is one of those OG skins that's like a lot of people have, but people just like it. He's one of the original legendary skins, not like even that, you know, special, but no surprises here. And at number 5, we have the Raptor. And I think I could say the exact same thing I just said about the Raven about the Raptor. Overall, though, 2 solid skins. Also, one other interesting note I should say about the Raptor is he is the highest ranked in-store skin. So what that means is we are now down to nothing but Battle Pass skins. At number 4, with 2,351 votes, we have the man himself, Omega. I'm really surprised by this one. I like Omega, but I didn't expect him to rank this high. If I had to guess, I would have put Omega where Ragnarok ranked, Ragnarok where Drift ranked, and Drift where Omega is. I really expected less love for Omega and more love for the other 2 Season 5 skins. But that being said though, Omega is kind of a cool skin now, I guess. Like if you got to level 80, he's got the different colors, and that really shows, I guess. There is definitely some stats to the skin, but on top of that, it is just a really nice looking skin. Anyways, Omega got 4.20% of the total vote. Ha! Get it? Because it's 4.2. No, okay, I'm just gonna stop. Anyways, moving on to number 3, the highest ranked female skin in Fortnite. This is Lynx with 3,004 votes. Okay, part of the reason that this skin got voted so high is definitely because she's the current level 1 Battle Pass skin, but more importantly, Lynx is awesome. Lynx is, I think, unanimously one of the best skins ever released in Fortnite. 5.3% of the total vote. So much customizability with this skin, and the thing is I find some skins that are customizable, they don't all look good. This is one that every option with her looks good. Lynx is an absolute badass. Now, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our number 2 spot. We've got a man that a lot of you probably know. I'm surprised by this because I thought he was a meme, but I guess people do truly love him. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 2 with 5,756 votes, this is John Wick, the Reaper. I honestly forget that he's the Reaper, like everyone just calls him John Wick. His literal name is the Reaper, same as the pickaxe. Anyways, 10.2% of the votes, pretty big jump here. I think that was quite expected. And anyways, to top out our number 1 spot, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I would have guessed. I think this is what a lot of you would have guessed. This is the Black Knight. 14.5% of the votes, 8,164 total votes. Nothing surprising here. He's a really good looking skin. He's from OG Fortnite. I'm not calling it OG Fortnite, but that's what a lot of people look at it is, and he's rare. The perfect combination for a beloved skin. Anyways, guys, that is going to finish up our list. This was a super long one, so thank you for sticking all the way through. Now, one quick second. I've actually got 2 surveys on the go right now. One is for Apex Legends on your favorite guns. So if you're interested in filling that out, link in the description, and then we've also got another Fortnite survey, same as kind of this, going on as well. Now, the last thing I did just want to say is thank you. Last video I put out was an Apex Legends video, and that's not my normal content. And I just wanted to thank you guys for supporting that video. Some people might think like, oh, you're just hopping on the Apex hype train. But no, I assure you, maybe Apex is good on Twitch right now, but it's not what it is on YouTube. Fortnite is still king. But I just wanted to thank you guys really quick for supporting that video. It's cool having people out there that will watch whatever you upload just because you feel like uploading it. And I am enjoying Apex right now. I'm still gonna keep up the Fortnite. And I'm actually almost enjoying Fortnite more now that I have 2 games to go back and forth between. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for making all the way through this. I figured these would be the cool people out there. Much love, and I'll talk to you guys later. Anyways, rip Roman. This is a long one. Talk to you guys later. Farewell, and yeah, bye.